On a peaceful night deep inside the whispering forest, the moon shone softly like a giant silver lamp. The wind moved slowly, brushing the leaves with gentle whispers. Fireflies floated above the grass, glowing like tiny golden stars. Most Pokémon were already falling asleep, curling up under warm leaves and fluffy moss. But one Pokémon was still awake. Pikachu. He sat on a small hill, his tail glowing faint yellow as he looked up at the wide, sparkling sky. Pikachu loved nights like this. Everything felt calm, safe, and magical. Like the sky was full of small dreams waiting to fall. Suddenly, a bright streak of light moved across the sky. But it wasn't fast or scary. It drifted slowly, like a glowing feather floating in the wind. Pikachu's ears perked up. His eyes widened. The falling star shimmered with soft colors, blue, gold, and warm pink, like it was painting the night with magic. Then it moved again, gently bending its path toward the forest. Pikachu felt something warm inside his chest. "Pika," he whispered. It looked like the star was calling him. All around him, the forest grew even quieter, as if waiting for what would happen next. Pikachu took a tiny step forward. Pikachu followed the star into the deeper forest. With every step, more fireflies gathered around him, lighting a tiny golden path. They floated gently, swirling like soft sparks of magic leading the way. Pikachu felt safe, like the forest itself was guiding him. The trees became taller and darker, yet everything stayed calm. The fireflies' warm glow kept the shadows soft and friendly. Pikachu's cheeks sparkled with tiny sparks of excitement, but he walked slowly, carefully. Above him, the falling star drifted deeper into the woods. It moved like it was waiting, making sure Pikachu didn't get lost. The journey felt quiet, warm, and full of wonder. The trail of fireflies led Pikachu to a small crystal pond hidden among the trees. The water was so clear it looked like glass. When Pikachu stepped closer, the pond glowed softly, reflecting the star that floated above it. Ripples of light spread across the water, shining in gentle waves. Pikachu saw his reflection shimmer and sparkle, as if the pond knew he was on a magical journey. The falling star hovered right above the water, glowing brighter than before. Pikachu's heart fluttered. He felt like something important was about to happen, something only he could see. The air around him became warm and quiet. Slowly, gently, the star descended. It floated down until it rested on a small rock beside the pond. It didn't burn. It didn't crackle. Instead, it glowed like a warm lantern on a winter night. Pikachu stepped closer, his paws soft on the grass. He could feel the warmth of the star, like a tiny sun that wasn't hot, just cozy. The star pulsed lightly, breathing like a living thing. Each pulse sent out a soft wave of color that danced across the trees. Pikachu blinked. Was the star alive. The forest was silent, waiting for Pikachu to make his next move. Pikachu reached out his tiny paw and touched the star. At once, a gentle glow surrounded him, warm, soft, and soothing, like being wrapped in a cozy blanket of light. The glow lifted him slightly off the ground, but he wasn't scared. He felt safe, like the star was trying to share something kind. Colors swirled around Pikachu. Soft blues like moonlight, warm golds like sunlight, and sparkles like dreaming fireflies. Pikachu closed his eyes for a moment. He could hear a faint hum like a lullaby from the sky. The light slowly pulled him toward the star, inviting him to see something magical. The warm light lifted Pikachu higher, gently carrying him above the pond. The water below shimmered like liquid silver. Pikachu floated slowly, turning softly inside the magical glow. He didn't feel heavy at all. He felt like a drifting leaf. Around him, the forest disappeared into a soft blur of stars and colors. It felt like he had stepped inside a dream. Pikachu looked around in wonder, his eyes sparkling. He wasn't afraid. He trusted the star. Then a soft voice, like wind ringing through crystal, whispered his name. Pikachu. The glow brightened. The light carried Pikachu into the center of the star. Inside, everything looked like a peaceful sky filled with slow-moving galaxies. Tiny sparkles drifted around him like snowflakes made of light. Pikachu looked around in awe. He felt calm, warm, and loved. The star pulsed gently, wrapping him in a soft glow. Pikachu could sense that the star wasn't there to scare him. It wanted to share its heart. Then a brighter glow formed in front of him, shaping itself into something like a tiny spirit of light. It was time for the star to speak. The tiny spirit of light floated toward Pikachu. Its voice was soft, almost like a dream whisper. "Little Pikachu, thank you for following me," it said. Pikachu tilted his head, listening quietly. "I am a star of wishes," the spirit continued. "Every night, I carry dreams from the sky to the Pokémon below. But tonight, I wanted to give you a gift." The spirit touched Pikachu's forehead with a spark of warm light. "If you ever feel alone, or scared, or unsure, look at the night sky. A wish star will always be watching over you." Pikachu felt tears of warmth in his eyes. The warm light slowly faded, lowering Pikachu back to the soft grass beside the crystal pond. The star had disappeared, but its gentle glow stayed in Pikachu's heart. The fireflies returned, floating calmly around him like tiny guardians of the night. Pikachu looked up at the sky. The stars sparkled softly, as if smiling at him. He placed a paw on his chest, feeling the warm gift inside. "Pika," he whispered happily. Then Pikachu curled up under a small tree, the gentle breeze brushing his fur. He closed his eyes, and for the first time in a long while, Pikachu fell asleep with a glowing smile.